Hey everyone, it's Gurkirat here, and today I'm going to show you my manga collection as of December 2019.
So just starting off, this isn't manga itself, but I have some anime manga related posters just throughout my bedroom. So now it's the actual manga itself. So starting from the top of the bookshelf down, I have Slam Dunk volumes 1 through 31, which is complete. Slam Dunk is a manga series about basketball. I highly recommend it if you haven't read it before. It's really great, even if you're not into sports manga itself. I think it's a really great story, regardless of if you're into that stuff or not. And then we have a Josuke figure from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. It's pretty nice. Right next to Slam Dunk, I have One Punch Man Volume 1 through 12, which I'm a few volumes behind the English release, but it's One Punch Man. I think we all have heard of it. Season 2 wasn't that great, but it's still alright. I'm probably going to pick up more of the manga soon, but right now I'm in no rush because it's always readily available to buy anywhere. And then just moving down, we have an Ace figure from One Piece. And behind Ace, we have Claymore's volumes 1 through 27, which is complete. I got it with the box set, so it's a lot cheaper that way. What I remember, it's been a few years from when I read Claymore, but what I remember, it was okay. I think it's worth checking it out. You should check out the first few volumes, and then if you're not that into it, yeah, it's whatever. It's Battle Shonen. It's hit or miss for a lot of people. And then we have a Jocho figure from JoJo, just in multiple parts. And behind that we have Yotsuba 1 through 14, which is caught up with the English release. Yotsuba is like a slice of life manga, which I find really heartwarming and wholesome. Right next to that, we have Rohan at the Louvre, which is something that the creator of JoJo wrote when he had his art showcased at the Louvre in France, which I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing Louvre, but someone correct me in the comments. Then next to that, it's not manga, but I have Batman the Killing Joke. Really good comic book. I recommend it. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have a couple keychains, which I don't really use anymore, but I used to a lot. Just had them on my backpack and everything. So it's Sinbad from Magi and Kisei from Kuroko's Basketball. And then down here we have Morgiana from Magi and a Judal plush from Magi. And behind them we have Magi's 1 through 37, which is complete. The complete release of the whole series. And Magi, I think, is a really great shonen anime, or shonen manga and anime. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a new battle shonen to read. And next to Magi, we have, this is like the Japanese release of the final manga chapter in the Japanese manga that Magi was in. Which is, it shows, I'm a big fan of the series, so that's why I got this back when it came out. I ordered it from Japan. And right next to that, we have Platinum End, which is a series written by the creators of Death Note. Which, I haven't actually read this, to be honest. I've just had it for a couple of years and just never bothered to read it yet. But I've heard that it's like kind of mediocre. So, going down, we have Death Notes, which is the complete box set, volumes 1 through 12. And I think it looks really nice. And I think everyone knows what Death Note is. It's a pretty good series. Then right next to Death Note, we have Monsters, volumes 1 through 3, which is actually, they're 2 volumes in one, so it's 1 through 6. I actually haven't had the chance to read these yet because I just got them for Christmas recently from my sister. But I'm really looking forward to reading these. Then next to that, we have The God's Lie, which is a one-shot, 1-volume manga. And from what I remember from this, it was okay. I just kind of bought it because it was on sale a while ago, and I read it, and it's like, I don't really remember what happens in it, to be honest, at this point. And then right next to that, we have A Silent Voice, volumes 1 through 7, which is complete. A Silent Voice is a really good manga, but if you're... it's also a movie by KyoAni, I think. So if you don't want to read the whole series, but it's pretty short, you should might as well. You can just watch the movie, but it does shorten certain parts of it and skip out on certain things. So I think it's worth reading the manga. And then right next to that, we have Instantine, volumes 1 through 4, which this is just kind of a manga that I read when I was younger, like in elementary school. And someone was selling it on Kijiji in my area, which, if you don't know what Kijiji is basically like Craigslist, but in Canada. And it's like where you buy used stuff for cheaper than you would just getting a new. So that's 1 through 4, and that's complete. Then Barrage. This is actually the series that was written by the creator of My Hero Academia before he wrote My Hero Academia. It's not as good as My Hero Academia, just first of all, and it's only these 2 volumes because it got canceled before it could really go anywhere. But it's, for what it is, it's okay. And then I have Hunter x Hunter volumes 1 through, 1, 31, 34, and 33, which is actually out of order right now. It's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, it's Hunter x Hunter. The manga is not that great for the art, but I recommend checking out the anime for those that are interested in this series. Next I have basically what my brother's manga is. He just keeps his manga that he has on my shelf because he doesn't really have space for it. So I have Dragon Ball, the original series, the first Visbig, which is like the first 2 volumes, I guess. And then Dragon Ball Z, the first Visbig, which is the first 2 volumes of Dragon Ball Z. Then he has Dragon Ball Super volumes 1 through 5, which I think is caught up to the English release. And right next to that, he has Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal volumes 1 through 9, which I got him most of these for Christmas like a few years ago because he used to be really into Yu-Gi-Oh! Not so much anymore, though. And then we have a Spike Spiegel pop figure. Looks pretty cool. And then actually I have a Naruto headband, which this makes me look pretty weeby right now. But I got this for the meme with one of my friends. He got one as well a few years ago at a con. And like I thought I lost it a while ago, but it was just kind of hidden in my room. Which maybe that's for the best to not wear this out ever. Whatever. So I actually do have some anime on my shelf. But my anime collection is very small. It's just Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, the first 2 seasons. Or I guess it used to be the complete series, but now it's not, I guess, with the new movies coming out. So it's just the Blu-ray for the first 2 seasons of the anime. And then Hunter x Hunter 2011, the first 2 Blu-rays of that. Akira, pretty good movie. One Piece Strong World, and One Piece Film Z. Princess Mononosuke. Dragon Ball Z, the Future Trunks movie, and the Bardock movie, just on Blu-ray. And then just a few random Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh! DVDs from when I was a kid. And this is a really crappy movie. It's for the memes. The Dragon Ball live action movie. And right below that, which is my final shelf, it's Bakuno, the light novel. I never really read this. I just bought it because I was kind of a fan of the anime. I think the anime is really quality. So I recommend watching Bakuno the anime. Then we have Real Volumes 1 through 3, which is a series written by the creator of Slam Dunk, Takehiko Inoue. I haven't actually had the chance to read these, but I think I will soon. Then we have Berserk Volumes 1 through 11, which I have read the first few volumes of Berserk, but since the collector's editions, or the deluxe editions, whatever they're called, have started coming out, I think I've thought about buying those instead. So I was able to get volumes 4 through 11 that I have here used for like really cheap on Kijiji a while back. But I never bothered to get the rest of the Golden Age arc, so I don't really want to read it till I have like all of those. And then Black Cat volumes 1 through 3. I used to collect this series, but now it's like pretty hard to find. It's pretty out of print. So I've thought about just reading it on the Viz app, which is like a couple bucks a month. They have the whole series there. And then there's just a couple random textbooks and a few random series that I don't really want to collect anymore, or I'm not that interested in. So this is Nanatsu no Taizai 7 Deadly Sins, a random Japanese volume. Hellsing volumes 2 and 3, which I got on like a lot on Kijiji a while back. It just came with the Berserk volumes, I think, so then the guy just included them. Sundume volume 1, which my friend gave me because he had an extra one. Bastard volumes 1,
and Master Keaton Volume 1.
So that's pretty much my entire manga collection as of December 2019. I think in total I have about 200 volumes. I'm going to keep collecting series that I'm interested in during 2020. For right now, I think that'll be Monster and Berserk. I'll keep collecting those as of right now. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.